I'm your host. Wait, it's like we did this already. Oh, that's right, because we just did. All right, anyway, back by popular demand is the $15 game. We're going to be playing where who do you want on your team, making the most bang for your buck. Now, of course, the rule is submit. We're submitting our choices one at a time. Don't blurt out your entire team just yet. Hang tight. We're not blurring out the team, so let's remind everybody about that, and also making sure that everybody's going to have a good time to see who you're at. Now, take a moment to look over the list, and again, I want to thank you for being here. So take your time, think about your decisions. Tell us why you are making the choices you are. But we're not time yet. Don't reveal your picks just yet. Right now, we're just going to be looking over the screen. We're just going to be making our picks, and we're just going to be thinking about it in our head before we review. So don't give me your choices right now. Do not name your team right now. It's not the goal. Not the goal, not just yet. Not just yet. But hello, welcome back. We're your dream girl. I know, buddy. I know, Double A. I know. But I said she wasn't going to be on here. Did I not? Not springing on this. Hey, yo, Harry Flynn. Where's Steph? Not here. There's plenty of women that I'm not. Well, I mean, there was no chance of Stephanie being on here. Hey, Dave, you're back. I am back, Ben Espinoza. The game again. Let me grab my pen and paper. Awesome. But yeah, we're going to review our picks, but not just yet. Take your time to look over it. If you have any questions about who's what and where. All right, let's get to thinking. That's right, let's get to thinking. But thank you for the likes right off the bat. Okay, so let's just take our time. Don't say anything yet. We're not saying anything yet. Just wait. Where's H.A. Lee? She's here. She's here. She's on the $5 level, Harry Flynn. Okay, so as you can see on the top, Sable gets on, but Stacy doesn't. Well, I know, dude. I know. She was very close, but unfortunately, look, I don't. I I don't want to say this. I don't. But on paper, on technical standpoint, Sable is technically speaking more of a wrestler than Stacy Keibler is. I know it doesn't make any sense, but remember, Sable was WWE Women's Champion. Look, I understand we're using that term very loosely here. I know, but that's why she's not here. Look, I don't like it. I'm not doing it because I want to. It's just what I thought I had to do it. So yeah. Hey Dave, why is the Stacey Keibler on this? Because like I said, she's not really a wrestler. You ruined my my dream woman's faction. I'm sorry, buddy, but it's not. But she can still be a valet. Just think of her as a freebie. You get as your valet. She can be, like the Duchess of Dudleyville or Miss Hancock or whatever like that. But this is looking at wrestlers. Even makes it home before Stacey. I know. Look, I know. Look. Okay. Anyway, let's start from the bottom since you're going to focus on it. So on the bottom tier, I have the Divas level. Yes, even Marie's there because I think she's hot. You will also notice, guys, my baby girl Alexa Bliss isn't on this list. So don't think. So I'm like I knew this. I knew this was going to draw more ire than any other game we've played. But notice my girl's not on the list. Alexa Bliss isn't even here. I don't even have her on this list. But I'm considering this. She's a freebie. Yeah, there you go. Am I blind or no? Trish is here. Trish is here. Yeah, she's here. Okay, yeah. No, Tori wasn't. Look, it's like I said, my girl's not on the list. I also figured this would help quell things if I pointed out that my girl's not on the list. No, not yet. Not yet, Amora Remus. We'll work on that. If this is your first time joining us, we'll go over the rules momentarily, but we will eventually get there. Hey, Dave, but do not name your teams yet. We're just still checking this out. Hey, Dave, what have I missed? And hey, we just started. Hey, I'm good. How you doing, fam? Dakari Garment, thank you for supporting on Patreon. My apologies. That's okay. We're taking the time. So let's just go over the list on what we had. Yes, you do. Okay, well, let's just go over. It's all good, bro. I'm just saying. Like even my girl's not on here. And Sable for Stacy and Gail Kim. Gail Kim's on the list. See, easy. Fresh Prince of Africa. I couldn't put her any higher. I'm sorry. So the bottom tier level, we have the divas. This is like the diva section. Sable, of course, is on there. Eva Marie is definitely on here. And then we have the Bella Twins. This is where I think they belong, especially since Nikki Bella's accomplishments in the Divas Championship division. She has to be. She was best represented here, is what I thought. Chyna, look. I know there are a lot of Chyna fans, but she was part of that era. I know she was more than the Diva. I mean, she had the women's title. It was before they switched to the Divas belt. I know, but in terms of actual skill level, this is where in terms of time period, this is where I think she lines up. I think if we, she's not a diva in terms of like the total divas, but in terms of her style of wrestling or what she actually brought to the ring, I think she's on par with it. Like I think that's where she is. I know some people are going to get mad at me saying she was a much better wrestler than that. Personally, I don't agree. I think she's of it. I think she was good for her time, but in comparison today with the likes of Asuka, there's no comparison. And at the same hand, I also had to put her on the list. I would feel weird if I didn't, so this is where I thought I put. I get it. We'll get to you guys criticizing my tier structure in a moment. She's the one on the list who won the IC chip. I know. I did take that consideration, double A. But in terms of her actual skill level, I think she's very indicative of the time she grew up. But that's just me personally. Okay, so next on the $3 tier level, we have Beth Phoenix, Lita, Trish, Mickie James, and Melina. Now, this level is kind of like, yeah, they were around during the Diva time period, but I think their skill level is a little bit better. As I've said it before, I don't think that, they're good, but in comparison to some of the things that women are doing today, I don't think it's quite the same. So, whoa, don't give me your entire team. Slow down. Medusa's too high. Okay, that's fair. I had a hard time figuring out where to put her. But this is also where I talk about what level. But as I mentioned in the previous stream, which was just a couple of minutes ago, this was more based off of how did they change women's wrestling? What level did they bring it to? Okay, fine. Eva Marie, I know a lot of people complain about her, but I think she got more eyes on. I think there was to me the biggest contribution she had was people comparing. We got to a point where people complained about Eva Marie. If Eva Marie was around during the 90s, during the China era, nobody would complain about her. I mean, you realize that, right? Nobody would say, oh, that girl can't wrestle. We got to a point where there was a benchmark where we know she wasn't on it. So to me, that means something, is that the expectation, the bar's been raised so much that that if Eva Marie was around during 1998, no one would complain because Sable. But even so, eyes on the product, Sable brought them, China brought them. It was, and the Bellas definitely did too, with Total Divas and everything. So that was the contribution, the tier they changed it to. This next tier is like girls who were around, women who were around during that time period, but they wrestled, but they were also a little more capable of wrestling. Trish Stratus didn't start out that way, but she got there. Lita, Beth Phoenix, and Melina, Mickie James. This was all hard tier, but I think skill level wise, all 5 of these women are about the same. Then the mid tier, we have AJ Page, Rhea Ripley, Medusa, and then Molly Holly. This was a weird blend because, like, in terms of AJ Lee and Paige, this was like pre-Revolution. These were like the forefronts, like they were just a little early of it, but skill level wise, they were there. Rhea Ripley, Rhea Ripley, Paige, and AJ Lee, I think skill level wise are all pretty comparable, and they all, I think, contributed the same amount of time. Medusa, you want to say that she's a bit too high? Yes, but because of what she contributed or how she held that division down in the ways that Paige held it down for a period of time, AJ Lee held it down for a period of time, Rhea with the NXT title, and then all similar. Now Molly Holly is only because I actually think Molly Holly is the weird duck here. She doesn't belong on this tier level, but because of her skill level, because I actually think she's a very good wrestler, and I think she goes under the radar for a lot of people for her actual ability. I didn't want to. I think she just is a wrestler in terms of actual in-ring work. I think she's better than Trish Stratus and Lita, so I just put her here. Yeah, I know. I Jazz and Jacqueline. I know. Like, as I said, there are a million people. Are we picking? No, not yet. Let me explain. Let's build it up. So I'll try to go over this faster. Not yet. Do not name your entire team yet. Quiet. All right. I just made the female Shield cool. So yeah. Wait. We're not there yet. So I think Molly Holly is a better wrestler. If you want to say that doesn't make sense to you, I get it. But I just think she's very good, and so I put her up there. It was my personal choice. You want to say it's crazy talk? I'm not even going to argue you. Okay, so number $7 tier. Now this is where we have the women that are really forefronted today, who I think, like, skill-wise, they're very, very good. But I just think the only thing they lacked was that major push to get them to being like top tier status. for the most part, well, except for one. Like Io Shirai, I think Bailey's a great wrestler, and I think a lot of she's another one that I think people sleep on. I think she's really good. Bailey, Shayna Baszler, Natty is phenomenal. Io Shirai, all of them good wrestlers, very good wrestlers. And yeah, I know Bailey's got the belt now, but she's not on that top upper echelon crust. She's on the top of the level, but she's not on that and it's because I just think of the way booking's handling them. And it's not because yeah, I know she's the longest reigning SmackDown Women's Champion. It's just about not just that, but in terms of the actual like, there's a difference between like the Miz, who was WWF champion, who retained at WrestleMania, and Hulk Hogan. It's like you understand. Like I'm not saying like it's a push. I'm talking about storyline and all that kind of thing. The one caveat here is Charlotte, because Charlotte has gotten a lot of chances, and some people say she has been treated like the queen, but because so many people hate Charlotte, I kind of feel like they screwed up. Like they did it too much. So while the other women I think would have done better with a little more storyline, I think Charlotte would have probably done better with less. So Charlotte's down on this list just because she's not as over as I think she should be, considering her ability as well as as well as her booking. Then on the top tier level, as I said, this was about who really made the revolution. Now the oddest one here is Asuka, but I'm looking at it from the NXT thing because I think she shook up the NXT Women's division in ways. While the original Horsewomen did great, I think Asuka was the one who really put the NXT Women's Championship on a new level. So that's where she was there. Now, in terms of the other horsewomen, here we have Sasha Banks and Becky. You know, of course, I'm putting them on this list because I think they really were the names that brought us to where we are in terms of women as wrestlers, until you consider two others, Gail Kim and Awesome Kong. Granted, they did it. They didn't do it in WWE, but they did it for TNA. So Gail Kim and Awesome Kong, I absolutely had to put in the top tier. I think they're fantastic. So they had to go in the top tier. There was no other way. So the ruling, as you can see, is it's WWE. You have to have spent some time in WWE in order to qualify this list. Yes, there are a lot of people that I've missed. There's a lot of people that I wish I could put on, but I didn't. But yeah. Mount Remus, I have no direct plans for it. Charlotte is, okay, so let's get back to the chat now that I've explained everything. So let's just read what you know. Like Awesome Kong as much as the next guy, but should she be in that territory? Absolutely. Awesome Kong was the unbeatable. I had somebody ask me, book a dream match, China versus, do dream match with China versus Awesome Kong. And I was like, not to deflate you, but I was like, it's Awesome Kong. Awesome Kong, because if you look at the dream matches where I do match analysis, where I do win-loss ratio, where I talk about how they were booked, where I talk about this and that and the other thing, of course Awesome Kong wins. Because Awesome Kong, in every conceivable category, was dominating China. Now, yeah, fine, China did compete for the Intercontinental Championship, and she wasn't really like wrestling other women, but if you look at her win-loss ratio and everything like that, China does not come close to Awesome Kong. Awesome Kong was also booked better than China was. Awesome Kong is a better wrestler in my opinion than China. So it's like any conceivable category that I use, and all the other categories where I use to dissect. China wasn't really booked that well. A lot of people don't think about that. Like China, lost a lot. You know, she was booked to lose. So as far as I'm concerned, Awesome Kong wins. Yeah. Awesome Kong, my favorite TNA feud. Yeah, see, Murder Remus, you know. She was briefly there as comer. Hey, briefly there or not, still counts. Yeah, she was in there. She got preggers, and she took that WWE money and laughed her way to the bank. On her way to the hospital to deliver, said baby. China versus Jericho, best feud of the 90s, hands down. All right, Double A, I know you don't think that, but okay. Muhammad, she is. So yeah, so that's my tier level. Okay, so guys, that's the tier system. That's how it goes. So this is how we play the $15 game. You get to pick a team consisting of this. But remember, look at the dollar amounts and how much they cost. You only have $15 to spend. You cannot spend not $1 more. So we're going to review our first picks right now. So first picks, who's your first pick? Say so now. We're gonna spoiler warning. Forget spoiler warning. I'm telling you right now, my first pick, Awesome Kong. Without a shadow of a doubt, Awesome Kong is my first pick. At a feud with Bellas. Can we even call that a feud? But yeah, I mean, yeah. So my whoa, oh, snap. Yo, Reina took your. You guys can pick the same people, but Reina just took your girl, beat Harry Flynn to it. Okay, Muhammad's going with Asuka. Nice Rhea Ripley for Baker Moody. I can't believe, Reina, you did that. Like, Shayna is. You got me on that one. AJ Leaf and Ron Hoth are nice. Wow, see, now I think I've done this. I actually think I made this game a little bit better. Might be the best one I've done yet, only because you guys are definitely picking. You guys are all over the board, and that's what you want. You want to make it. You want to make it that everyone has a different. That nobody's really the same. When everyone's funneling to, like the last game we played, everyone funneled in the same direction. I was like, well, I screwed up. Like with the when we did the Legion of Doom one, most people picked Black Adam. I was like, man, I let that one go way too easily. Nikki Bella, yeah, Harry. I don't know how you feel about Reina picking your girl before you, but there, yeah. Eric Jervis, yeah, I'm the same way. Yeah, Awesome Kong, Awesome Kong, Awesome Kong is my first pick. I put everything on Asuka, but I'll put the rest of my. Whoa, easy! Not your second picks yet. Not, we'll work up to that. Everyone get their first picks in there first. All right, so yeah, my first pick is Awesome Kong. She's in the most expensive tier. She is at $10, but I don't care. I'm still counting it. I'm still taking her. Unfortunately, when you pick someone in $10 well, it caps you off from a lot of other options. Meaning you cannot pick anybody else in the $10 or the $7 tier from this point on. You can and $5 is it, and if that's the case, you only have two picks. So, but Awesome Kong easily for me. Double A's first pick is Beth Phoenix. Interesting. And also, guys, try to tell me who you think the biggest steal is, because yeah, it's hard to pinpoint. This game seems easy. Like just throw up a bunch of wrestlers. No, it's hard. It's hard organizing this. For the record, Victoria, Ivory, so many other wrestlers, as mentioned before, Jazz, there was a bunch of them. Aja Khan. Oh, the hardest breaking one, and the only way I justified it is when I put my WWE ruling in, because I really want to put ODB. ODB, I really want to put on this list. And if I was doing the Divas thing, yeah, I guess I could have subbed out Eva Marie for Angelina Love. But I took that. Victoria, no, I know. Look, AJ, I know, man. I know. Like, I wanted to put Victoria on the list. This is Victoria. Victoria, Ivory, and ODB are like the biggest ones I really want to put. Could you pick Nikki Bella 15 times? You could, but you don't have to, buddy. I mean, you could throw in a Nikki Bella in there, right? I know. Look, I know. I had her in the $7 tier. But there's only 5 slots. Like, I kind of want to put ODB in, like, the top tier, too. Like, I really like ODB a lot. Biggest steal is Medusa. Really, some people said Medusa was overpriced. No, David, it's cool. You can't put... Yeah, I know. And that's what's so annoying about this game. It's not as easy to make them as you think. Like, you go, I got this. And then you sit down to do it, you're like, oh, man. Oh, no. Who's anyone knows I'm a big Charlotte fan. I like Charlotte too, but because I think she gets more hate than she deserves, but because so many people hate her, that's why I put her down to 7th tier. Are we on our first picks? Yeah, still on first pick, so give me your first pick. Beth is a steal? Okay. I see, that's why I asked when I did double A, because I actually thought that might be Naomi, Melina or Naomi, no, Melina's there. Naomi's not, but Melina's there. The biggest steal to me is Asuka. She's $10. They're all $10. How can they be the biggest steal? They cost them more than anybody else. Asuka and Sasha are the most expensive. Io isn't, but yeah, the other two are. Yeah, the biggest deal, I mean, like, for quality versus how much you're paying for them, like, who is, like, low-balled in price, and who's the most overpriced. Got $8 left. Yeah, I got $5 left. Okay, so everyone, no, first pick. Okay, so let's move on to the second pick. Molly Holly's a real steal. Really? Huh. Okay, so first pick, Gail Kim. Okay, so now, let's move on to our second picks. But, don't just give me your second pick. So now that we're on our second picks, remind me who your first is, and then give the second. So in the same sense, now say your first pick, and then your second pick. Take out Melina and put ODB. Yeah, but I don't want to put ODB at Melina's level. That's too low, don't you think? Vicky James, yeah. Okay, so Double A has Beth Phoenix and Chyna. Ooh, Double A's got a powerhouse team. Ooh, wow. Yeah, yeah. All right. Going for muscle. I mean, you don't got Awesome Kong, but still, that's actually a pretty... Wait, hold on, let me see something. You could. If you get Awesome Kong, Double A, you wind up having... It's a very strong team. Like Shayna's the only one you're lacking, but oddly, Shayna might be the weak. Shayna might have been the weakest one. So yeah, Shayna and Awesome Kong are two like. But yeah, if you just get Awesome Kong, not saying that's what you're going for, but if you go for that, you have like the total powerhouse muscle team. Okay, so Ryan Armstrong has AJ Lee first, and then second pick is Lita. Going for big sweaty women team. All right, well, congratulations, you're there. Awesome Kong and Medusa. Now you're out of money. Okay, so Eric Jervis just has two picks. Awesome Kong and see, cool. Awesome Kong and Medusa. Man, that's a weird team when you stop to think about it. But yeah, okay, but a solid team nonetheless. But two, so he's got a tag team. The rest of you might be able to make up for it in the numbers game. Ryan Armstrong has, but we'll see about that. But right now, Dev has Shayna's first pick, and second pick would be AJ Lee. Okay, interesting team. But Double A, I do like the theme you're going for. Like you picked your mindset and you're gunning for it. I like that. Also, Kong Medusa and I'm out of money. Okay, so Eric Jervis has his entire team set, but don't worry, we're still on only second tier. Ron Hawthorne goes for AJ Lee and Rhea Ripley. Sean Baker has AJ Lee and Shayna Baszler. Nice. Nico Montoya has Io Shirai and Rhea Ripley. Good team. Samurai Productions has Molly Holly and Beth Phoenix. Not bad. So far, all the teams are pretty solid. Nothing egregiously weird here. Everything makes sense. Like sometimes you have with this game you see some strange picks that makes no sense, and you're like, man, this team would never. And also try to keep in mind how they would get along as a team too. My first pick is Io, and your second pick is AJ. AJ is pretty popular, isn't she? Methinks I might have put her a little low. Your team is Nikki Bella and Trish Stratus. Okay, Harry Flynn has Nikki Bella. Not even Brie? Or are you saving that for the end? Okay, Nikki and Trish. Okay. Amora Remus has Gail Kim and Sable. Yeah, okay, fine. There you go. There's a team I could never see working together. That'd be odd. But hey, do you? Second pick is Beth. She eliminated the Great Khali from the Royal Rumble. That's a good point. But yeah, so remind me, say who your first pick is and then your second pick in the same sentence. Paige and Io Shirai. That I actually would like to see. AJ's too small, not being me. No, I understand. Hey, but that's why it's not your pick. Okay, so Rita just picks Brie and Nikki. Oh, you're definitely making me. You're surprising me in this team for sure. Charlotte and Lita for AJ Envoy, not bad. I'm gonna listen to Lita's theme after this. Yeah, why don't you do it while you're playing? The second pick is Shayna Baszler. Yeah, so Bigger Moody, say your first pick and then your second pick. Keep them together in the same sentence just to make it a little easier for me, because I'm not gonna remember who you picked. If you look at Medusa and AWA and WWF, there's not many better on the board. I get you. No, look, dude, I thought she belonged there, but there were some people who said I overpriced her. Yeah, so who's the most overpriced on this game? Who's the low ball? Who's the biggest deal, and who did I overprice? Baker Moody has Rhea Ripley and Shayna Baszler. No, that is a devastating team. That is one tough team. I didn't pick Sasha. Hey, DJ Amanda, apparently she's not your pick. Apparently you don't care about her enough. Just so you know, even though she's not in the game, I permanently have Alexa Bliss. So she's already on my team. She counts. She's not on the list. Only I can have her, though. So that's how it works. So I got Beth Phoenix, Rhea Ripley for $8. Okay, so I got $5 left. You got two powerhouses. That you do. I'm afraid you cannot keep up for tonight. I'll catch you guys later. All right, Mohammed. You can, Mohammed, before you go, if you want to name your entire team, you can. I think Sasha's overpriced. Okay. Nia Jax was in the men's rumble. Yes, and somehow I forgot to put her on. Forgot. Okay, so I got $5 left. I could cancel this out right now. Awesome Kong and AJ Lee. I could do that. Or Paige. Or Rhea Ripley. Actually, Awesome Kong and Rhea Ripley. That's not a bad team. But I'm going to try to go uncharacteristically. I'm just going to go down to the lower levels here. And my second pick is going to be Lita. I'm going to have Awesome Kong and Lita. That is going to be my squad for right now. Still gives me $2 left. That is going to be my first two teams. Okay, so Asuka and AJ Lee, that's your pick for Muhammad. Oh, okay. All right. Done. That was easy. Natalia's overpriced. I knew people were going to say that, but I love Natty. I think she might be the best wrestler here. I didn't draft her right now, but I couldn't because I had to go with Awesome Kong. She might be the best technical wrestler there. If Nia Jax were she be fat, oh, I don't even. Yeah, she'd be. Yeah, if you put Nia Jax on that team on your squad, dude, yeah, that'd be nasty. I do too. Oh, I love Natty. I get it, but I thought it was fair. And here's the other part. As I talked about like the contributions and everything like that, Natty was on that run. Like Natty and Charlotte. Like Natty is the one who put Charlotte over in NXT. Natty was part of that threshold that got to the next level. Do we do? No, you do as much as you can financially spend on Mortal Remus. So everybody has the dollar amount on the left. You pick until you are out of money, but you cannot go over. It's got to be exactly $15. So it's not that you get 5 picks or 3 picks. It's not a set amount. It's whatever you spend it on. That's the hard part. Idea for a trio. So no more arena. So yeah, tell me your first 2 picks, but remember, it's your dollar amount. It's your overall dollar amount. It's not. You don't get a set number of picks. It's how much money you spend. It's more needs more grit, more impact. I know. It's just she was one of the pioneers that started that list. Damn, didn't notice Lita on the bottom tier. It's not the bottom tier. It's just a lower tier. She's not on the absolute bottom. She could have been lower. Yeah, that's true, but Natty needs more. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, she does, but I'm just saying. So anyway, yeah, Lita $3, which means I have $2 left, which means I have to pick only from the bottom last row. Okay, so guys, let's go to the third tiers now. Your third picks, if you have any third picks, and go ahead. But remember, name your previous 2 picks too. So third pick. There we go. Who's better, Eva Marie or Nikki Bella? Nikki Bella is easily better than Eva Marie. That's not even a question. Look, I'm not gonna lie. I put Eva there because I think she's hot. I put Eva Marie there because I think she's hot. Okay. Like if there was a $2 well, that's probably where I would put Alexa. I didn't say that. I didn't mean that. Alexa Bliss #1. Kong, China, and Beth from AA. Nikki, Bree, and Paige. Cool, says Rena. Okay, putting Paige on the list. Wow. This is like, this reminds me of like 2013, or this is like, I don't remember the year, but this is like fighting with my family is what Rena's doing. The third person will be China, the Manslayer. Whoa! Should be Jeff Jarrett in the face of original TNA. So it's Beth Phoenix, Rhea Ripley, and China. That is a definite, yeah. That is a strong team. See, I'm amazed on how many of you guys are actually picking really physically strong teams, which I like. I think that's pretty cool. And so yes, and AA has gone with Awesome Kong to really just in terms of strength. Yeah, AA has the strongest team there is. Like physical muscle, physical strength. AA, he's got it cinched. He easily has the toughest team. But hold on, I think if I'm not mistaken, you do have money left, right? I think you have $1 left. In which case. Well, it's going to be an odd whoever you pick last. Yeah. Okay, Cody Omega says Molly Holly, Io Shirai, and Mickie James. Very good technical team. I like that. Io Shirai, AJ Lee, and China for Eric Vasquez. Sorry if I haven't mentioned. AJ Envoy says Charlotte, Lita, and Trish. Charlotte would work. I do think Charlotte could work well with those two on an old school level. On the list, who's between them? Sean Baker, who's in between two? Who's in between Nick? Who's in between Nikki and Eva Marie? That's Brie Bella. Should I just have put Nikki twice? But this Brie Bella. Who shall I pick last? Who shall you pick last, AA? It's a very tough question. I'm going with Star Power, Mr. Lee, Charlotte, Lita, and Trish. Yeah, and yes, you do have Star Power. I should put that out there. Yeah, you really do have a lot of Star Power on that squad. I guess you couldn't have picked Becky, but that was there. You got 2. Wait. I arguably think Becky's a bigger star than Charlotte, but you can't have. But yeah, all right, good call. I have to take Asuka. I have to take back Asuka. She's too pricey. Yeah, she does hurt. So you're gonna go first with Ross Grover goes Baszler, China, and a Natty. Okay, she is, but that's why I put her up there. Make you sweat it out. Make you see how badly you want it. Rhea Ripley was your first pick. Shayna Baszler's second pick, and your third pick is Trish Stratus. Okay. Sable Kong. I read that together. Sable Kong, China, and Beth. Okay, so you're picking picking her last. EJ Animator. Where is Immortal Remus? Okay, actually, I might have. Okay, so you're going with Gail Kim first. Second pick is Sable. Third pick is Lita. All right. I wonder what you would name your. Yeah, at the end of this, tell me what you will name your team. Okay, so third pick for me. Because I am trapped by my own game. I can only pick two. I got $2 left. I'm gonna do it. Harry Flynn, Nikki Bella, Nikki Bella, and I'm just gonna say it. The other one will be Brie Bella. So there. So that's my squad. This team doesn't make any sense. It doesn't really go together very well. I don't think there'd be a lot of infighting, but yes, it's going to be awesome. But that's my team, and I'm sorry, Natty. I wish I could put you on, baby girl, but I can't. But yes, so it is Awesome Kong, Lita, and the Bellas. That's my team. Even I think I played this game poorly. I don't even think I did the best job with this, and I made it. Can I announce my final squad? Yes, go ahead and announce your final squad. Give me all your remaining picks and tell me your entire team right now. Okay, so Harry Flynn's team is Nikki, Trish, and Charlotte. Nikki, Trish, and Charlotte. All right, you brought in the technical wrestling aspect in there with Charlotte. Interesting. That's an interesting team, Harry. Not gonna front. Oh, hi, Beth Phoenix and Io Shirai from Samurai Productions. Very cool. Cool. Double A's team is Sable, Awesome Kong, China, and Phoenix. Stacey Keebler is your manager. That's right, because you get that freebie, just like Alexa Bliss is my guarantee. So she's not in the game, but I still have her anyway. That's how the game works. Okay, EJK going for Medusa. W. We don't talk about EGK. We'll move on from that. But just like WWE, ECW, they're going to forget that. Yes, we are going to forget that. She's able to stand up to Bull Nakano and Kong. Cool. Blaze, Rhea, China, and Beth. That is a good team. I like that too. So far, the teams have been very good. I've liked the teams I've been seeing. As I said, I think I might have played this worse. Ina, Trish, Nikki, and China. Okay. Star Power. Oh, so you're taking so Nikki Bella and China. All right, so I get it. That's where you're making that bankroll from. Okay, that Total Divas money and that China money. Gotcha. DJ the Animator says AJ Lee, Io Shirai, Nikki Bella, China, and Eva Marie. Dave, if you had the chance to create a dream setup for a women's wrestler on WWE roster or NXT, who would it be? I mean, it's kind of been done. I really like the way Shayna was brought in. Like, that's kind of it for me. I mean, it would depend on the woman, too. Like, it would depend on which woman I'm bringing into it. So, it's like, I don't really, like, just saying, like, what's your dream? Like, ultimately, like, male or female, I don't really have an answer. It would depend on who I'm working with more than anything else. I don't have, like, an ideal wrestler that doesn't exist in my head. And they called AJ's Angel. What? No, Charlie's Angel. Oh, AJ's Angels. Oh, okay, I get you. Nikki. So yeah, that's right. Tell me your team name. I don't have a team name for Awesome Kong, Lita, and the Bellas. Totally awesome. I know that doesn't work, but I don't know. Ryan Armstrong says AJ Lee, Lita, Beth Phoenix, Trish, and Trish Stratus. China and Trish Stratus. Caitlyn, I wanted to put on here too. She's another one. There's a whole there's at least 10 women I wanted to put on here, but I couldn't. And it's not enough to make up another game. Yuri's a jobber now. I know. I just think she's hot. Rhea, Becky, and Sasha. Okay, Dakari Garmin's team is Let's Go. Paige, Io Shirai, Eva, Marie, China, and Brie Bella. Wow, just went with Brie, not Nikki. Okay. Shayna, AJ Lee, Eva Marie, and Brie Bella from Dev. Cool. Anthony says Rhea, Lita, Becky, and Sasha. Cool. Team name, yeah. Big Sweet. All right, Double A. Well, that's accurate. Dev says you like the old version of the A-Team. Okay, who's in the top left. Gail Kim, largely irrelevant. Gail Kim. Medusa would. The problem is whenever I play this game, whoever I think is the best is who I put in the top tier, and then that just means I've got $5 left to spend. If you, name your whole team, whatever you can get for your $15, just name it now. Team is Nikki, Charlotte, Melina, Harry's Angels. Oh, copying the name. Okay. Nikki, Bree, Paige, Natty, and China. See, I do think you get a lot in the lower tier, though. With certain wrestlers being in the lower tier, I do think you get more bang for your buck. I think you're able to make a larger team if possible. Gail Kim was on the list. Yeah, Gail Kim was top left, first one. She was easily the first one I was going to put on the list. Gail Kim. Somebody's changing their list now, aren't they? I think Ross is going to switch it up. You know, it is a shame that we're doing this women's one right now, and yet there are no women in the chat that I know of. If you are, let me know. But I was like, yeah, Jenna's not here, or Amy's not here, or Mia, or Alexis, or any other of the other females here. It'd be nice if they were here. Yeah, I was on the other video waiting. Oh, sorry. Even put together my own system there. Well, sorry, buddy. Well, you're here now. Oh, Alexis is here. Yay, she is here. Okay, so Alexis says, Shayna, Mickie James, Chyna, Nikki, and Eva Marie. Wow. Okay, yes. All right. Shayna, love it. Mickie James for sure. Like I do worry that I put Mickie a little low, because she is really talented. But you know, because she was mixed in with all of them, that's kind of where I put her. So Shayna, Mickie. Okay, cool. And Chyna, Eva Marie, and Nikki. Yeah, all right. With the $1 tier, because they're all over the place, it's harder to, like, you know that you could get more, but it's kind of weird trying to figure out what you're going to do with it. J Beans, do we all our picks? Yeah, we've been doing the couple of things. We've been doing the picks slowly, so now if you haven't gotten on yet, just name your entire team. Gail Kim and Io Shirai, I still owe you $2. What? No, that's not how this game works. You can't do that. Largely irrelevant. You can't owe me nothing. You can't owe $15 only. Hard limit. Pick another team. Disqualified. You cannot owe. Have to pick. Your team is Triple Threat. My team's name is Triple Threat. Shane Douglas would like a word with you. Double A is right around the corner. From what? Double A already went. How do we pick? J Beans, it was the same thing like females would be driven away by all of us wrestling. No, we have one. Alexis is here. She named her team. Did very good. The wonderful Alexis named her team. And she is here. Shayna, Mickie, my alternate team is the entire $3 roll. That's not a bad plan. I like, Ron, that you saw it. I like that you saw it. Respect from the younger girls. Okay. Female Spirit Squad. Oh, Nikki, Mickie, Becky, and Molly and AJ. Nikki, Mickie, Becky, Molly, and AJ. Okay, I kind of see what you're going with that. Got booking power. Your team does got booking power. Asuka and Shayna, and I'll take those extra $2. No, it's not how it works. You got $15 max, and there's no exchanging money between people. Nope, can't do it. China. Yeah, and unfortunately, the way it's structured, you can't actually pick the horsewomen. It would be nice if you could, but you really can't. You can't even get 2 horsewomen. Chyna, Paige, Blaze, and Ripley. Nobody, not even Charlotte, can destroy this natural disaster. New team, the 5 Wonders of the World. Cool. The Eiffel Tower? Sable is my team's J.J. Dillon. Oh, okay. All right. So it shocks me that Ziggler was on the Spirit Squad. Yeah. Here's an NAACP champion. Let's put him as a male cheerleader. Like, what were they thinking? Dave, you should do a list for tag teams. Oh, no. But, managers doesn't make sense, because you can't have a team of managers. Like, why would you have a team of, management doesn't go in a team? Just joking around. Online is, I knew that. Gail Kim, Rhea Ripley, and I am not familiar with Rhea, but I have it on good authority that she is a good host. She is very good. But yeah, see, that's why the game's hard. Can't pick just what you want. You could get Bailey and Charlotte. Can you? Oh yeah, right. You're right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, true, true, true. My bad. Yeah, Bailey and Charlotte, the only combination of it. But tag teams, okay, I'm not down. NCAA. That's what I meant. I'm sorry. NAACP. Did I say that? I meant. Thanks. Um. NCAA. Right? Yeah. Did I say? Yeah. I love my team. I like your team too. I mean, wait, because I mean, I know it's just you were trapped by the dollar amount, but yeah, like Sable's the only one that's like weird here. But yes, like there was no one else you could pick, so like there's nothing else you can do. Rita reminds me, what? Yikes. Okay, so I didn't realize. No, did I really say that? I told NCAA. Sorry, Alexa Bliss is blowing up phones. I wish. Um, my brain shot. Khan says AJ Lee for $5 as a steal. Ah, Khan says that's the biggest steal. The Ace of Spades. Okay, so let's play the other part of this game. AJ Lee looks pretty in that pick. She does. The $3 roll is a fire group as well. Yeah, I didn't do that on purpose, but it really is, isn't it? Okay, so here's the goal. Now we're going to do columns. Each column. If each column was a team, so like Gail Kim, Bailey, AJ Lee, Beth Phoenix, and Eva Marie, if that's a team, every column is their own team. Which column would win? Not the rows, not the rows, but the columns. Which column is winning? Each column was its own team, and they were all thrown down. Who's coming out on top? Who do you guys got? Okay, row 2, $5. No, not the rows, the columns, buddy. So row 2 also counts Shayna Baszler, Paige, Lita, and Brie Bella. Actually, yeah, that's a pretty tough team. I ain't gonna front. That's actually pretty strong. Column 3. Oh, but Raina says column 3 with Asuka, Natty, Ripley, Trish, and Nikki. Okay, all right. Dave, we need a New Japan list as well. What, New Japan women? That's easy. It's blank because New Japan doesn't have women. But if you're talking about New Japan, the wrestlers themselves, okay, that's a different story. That we might be able to date. If you like my team. Okay, column 5. Yeah, I can't agree with that. Column 5, I think, has no chance. No disrespect to any of the women on that team, but yeah, they got no shot. Yeah, they got no chance. The first 3 is where it's at. I mean, I kind of go with row 2, column 2, only because it's Awesome Kong and Shayna Baszler. It's like, I think if there was nobody else on that squad, they could still win. But Paige and Lita definitely help. Yeah, it's between 2 and 3 to me, but I'm gonna go with 2. Yeah, drawing power. China Becky, that would be an amazing feud. Okay. Real team more extreme. Why is Sasha over Charlotte? The reason I put her on there is only because Charlotte, as I said, has a lot of backlash. And while I've said it before, I don't personally hate Charlotte. Like, I'm not on the bandwagon where I hate Charlotte like a lot of people do. But because so many people hated her, I just put her. I couldn't fit everybody on the top tier, so I just decided to push her down. I could have put Charlotte on top tier and then put Asuka in the lower one. I just did it because personally I think Asuka's better than Charlotte. 3 is overall better. It's between 2 and 3 to me. I'm going with 2, but I get it. If you say 3 is better, I get it. But I'm just going off of that Shayna and Awesome Kong, I think, could rule the world. Like, if they decide to be a tag team and just conquer, invade, they might rule. Yeah, Alexa's on my side with that. Rhea beat Shayna. That's true. Any team that has Nikki automatically loses. That's not true. That's mean. Destroys and not so much. Didn't notice that. 5 is pretty good. Okay. Sasha, Charlotte, Mickey James. That'll do big. Then you can change up your answer. Hey Dave, did you block my brother? No, I didn't. I hope I didn't. Why? Is he trying to get on right now? That would explain why I haven't seen him. If I did that, I'm sorry, because I did not mean to do that, like, at all. What? You like to see my show? Yeah, yeah. Tell me if he's not on right now, because if he did, that was a total accident. I will try to fix that as fast as I possibly can. I'll see if I can fix it now. Because I've been wondering where he's been. Yeah, he's trying to talk, but he's not. I've been wondering why he hasn't been here. Oh man, that's my B. That's my B. I'm sorry. Oh no, I done messed up. I done banded the face up. That explains why I haven't seen him in forever. Yo, I'm very sorry about that. I'm going to try and fix this right now. Bear with me, guys. I understand the game is pretty much over. Feel free to make whatever comments you have about it. Oh no, I don't even know how to fix this. Yeah, talk amongst yourselves while I attempt to figure this out, which I guarantee nothing. Oh no, what have I done? What have I done? Oh no. Oh, there he is. Oh. Okay, you should be good now. I think I put you back on the good list. I think you should be okay. So yeah, base up 12. Sorry, I was wondering where you've been. Yeah, I deeply apologize. I'm sorry about that. So yeah, base up 12. You should be okay now. Or it might take a little bit. Yay, we can see you now. Base up 12 there. Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to do that. That was a total accident. Sorry. Yay, base up's back. I mean, hope you learned your lesson. Well, base up, since you're here, base of 12, who is your team? We might as well let you get there now. No, I shouldn't have, J Beans. Yeah, man, I've been wondering where you've been at. Now I know. So it's because I accidentally blocked you. Give him the right to choose a match. No, I will not. Dave, which food would you like to see from them? From who? Paige with all the might of the list. Base of 12. Tell us who your team is so I can tell you why you're wrong. There was something wrong. Yeah, no, yeah, I don't know how that happened. That's my bad. I mean, I think I know, but yeah. Okay, so Morarima says Gail Kim, Sable, Lita, and China. You two get a lot of bang for your buck on this one. I didn't realize that as much, but yeah, like you really do. You can get away with a pretty big team here, a pretty big, a decent team for like a lot. You know, it's not like some of the other games where you're scraping at the floors. Well, the Legion of Doom game, I was blown away how many people like Black Adam. I knew I lowballed him when I got him. When I put him there, I knew it was lowballed. But I was kind of hoping nobody cared. But Captain Cold was the shocker. Everyone was like, "Oh, Captain Cold for a buck!" Hee hee hee. I'm like, that's a get. Like I kept telling everyone, I'm like, you know, that's not Mr. Freeze, right? And everyone's like, I know it's Captain Cold. All day, and it's like, I had no idea it was that popular. Dave, Nikki could say to Bray, lay down for me. That's true. I see. Dave, which food you would like to see from people in the graphic? I don't know. Also, Kong and Shayna. Let's do a classic WCW's wrestle. So, would you want Brie to lay down for you? I guess so, Dakari Garmin. I'm learning that. Dave, which one would you like? So, yeah, I'm learning that. The brothers are back. Yeah, so base of 12. Your team is Paige, Io Shirai, China, and the Bella Twins. Paige and Io Shirai and the Bella Twins. Oh, and China. Paige, Io Shirai, the Bella Twins, and China. Yeah. It's kind of what I did too. It's like when you know you only have like $2 left, it's like, well, I guess I have to go with the Bella Twins, right? Like, I don't want just one of them. Like, I gotta go with both. It's like, it's too tempting because they're both there. So it's like, I got $2 left. Screw it. I'm just gonna pick both of the Bellas. You take Asuka. Ray Dorazzo takes Asuka and Lita and calls it a day. Wait a minute. You still got $2 left there, Ray Dorazzo. It's Enzo and Cass. Where? Technically, Tessa should be here as she was in WWE for how many? I guess technically, yeah. But nope, she's not on the list. I said way too many. I thought this was going to be easy. I thought it would have been slim pickings, but it's really not. There's way more amazing women's wrestlers than I could manage. Like with the 80s game, like with the 80s one, I didn't struggle with that. I knew exactly what I was putting on. There might have been like one or two people I could incorporate. For the most part, the 80s game was exactly the way I thought it should be. Like there weren't too many people that I really regretted not putting on the list. But there's a whole slew of them. Dave, you should try this game with tag teams. Yeah, no, that might happen. Dave, what's the hottest faction you can make? Oh, looks wise? Oh, that's a good question. All right, I'll play this game with you. Tessa, just let me catch up a bit. Tessa, Io Shirai, Awesome Kong would be unstoppable. It's a pretty good team. Base of Brothers or Enzo and Cass. Oh, I get you. You really, man? Or man, we are nothing alike. Yeah, you're not even from the same city. So not that bad at all. Not that. Where's Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville and Sarah Bordeaux? Not here. That's where they are. All right, I'm gonna load the C page and EO as a tag team. Okay, so the best looking team. All right, let's see. What's the best looking team I can make? Best looking team. I'll start with Becky for 10. It was between Becky and Gail. I'll just go with Becky. Because I can only pick one of them, so I'll just go with Becky. Then Becky, and then I guess Trish, and then Eva Marie and Nikki Bella. I know that sounds weird, but I figured Bree's a little too redundant, so I just went. So yeah, so that would be my for looks. That would be my team. That was harder than I thought. Ron Hawthorne, my name is base of 12, and I'm a certified cheat. Certified, all right. Well, Stacy, not in your faction. She's not on the game. She's not in the game. Double A. Sarah and Dave, you should do this with AEW. AEW, I don't think has the roster for it. Brie is hotter than Nikki. Yes and no. And the face, they're the same. I know people swear there's a difference. I don't see it. Face-wise, they're the same. Why even Maria, not Natalia? Even Marie costs $1. Natty costs $7. What would Albert seem? I have no idea. Ask him on the Twitter, and maybe he'll tell you. Put her in the damn game. I told you she's not really a wrestler. She's just she's a valet. Valets aren't on this list. Like I don't, how come nobody's clearing that out? Why did you put Miss Elizabeth here? Yeah, I know, Cody Omega. I know. I'm just letting it go. Melina, Sable Melina, Shayna Baszler, and Awesome Kong. Oh, okay. All right, Forever's joining on the team. Wow. Oh, wait. Wait. No, forever. You're playing the game wrong. You can't afford all that. Try again. I was like, there's no way you get away with it. Why isn't Kelly in there instead of Eva Marie? I know. That's fine. Can I get 15 Chinas? You can. I don't know what you're going to do with them, but alright. Let's do this with Stardom. I don't want to do these. They're too tough. Those are mine advantages. Those are your advantages. Yes. No, know where you speak. Harry's claimed them. Sorry, didn't see the $15. It's the same thing as the last time we played this game. It's always the $15 limit. The game's not fun if you can't sweat it out. If I just give you a list of wrestlers and you can pick any ones you want, yeah. Yeah, just say the whole. Yeah, just say the whole roster then. Maurice, Dave, Maurice. Yeah, Maurice. Well, Tammy Terrell, I think is great. Well, like, look, if I was just gonna pick on looks, this list would be completely different. You know, Alexa Bliss is definitely there. She's number one easily, no questions asked. Allie, Tammy Terrell. Tammy Terrell's a singer. I think I've screwed up somewhere. Taryn Terrell. That's what I meant. My bad. Yeah, Carmella. Yeah, I could pick this list all. You know, it'd be a very different. Sunny. You know, from the Body Donnas. Tammy Lynn Sitch. Beulah McGillicuddy. Yeah, it'd be a totally different list. Okay, gaming says Paige, AJ Lee, Lita, Nikki, and China. Jay Lee, Lita, Nikki, and China. Okay, actually, that's pretty good. It's not. It's women, not woman. Woman is singular. What are you? Yeah, Dave apparently has a thing for blondes. No, that's what they say. Oh, it's Tori Wilson, Stacy Keibler. And current day. I meant back in the day, Tammy Lynn Sitch. This looking Gail, Trish, Nikki, and Eva Marie. See, a lot of you guys on the Eva Marie bandwagon. Like, you guys get it. Dave, why so much? Does have Alexa Bliss have boss time, though. If this was looks and my own personal taste, Alexa Bliss is the number one end all be all for me. Liv Morgan. I am Yoda, and you are that girl from the Clone Wars. I hope you were pushing up your glasses as you said that, base up 12. Erin is more beautiful now with her purple hair. Okay. All right, thank you. Thank you, Jay. Nobody is beating my team. Liv would probably be my number one. Yeah. Alexa Bliss number one, Liv Morgan two. As I said, Allie, Penelope Ford. Yeah. Well, you guys know my pattern. They made a Canadian list. Oh no. And watch a bunch of people complain that Kenny Omega isn't top tier. Dave and Vince have the same taste. Mandy Rose is pretty good. Well, it's like I'm not Trisha's pretty, but she's not like number one. Like where Alexa Bliss, I wouldn't be able to concentrate if I was in the same room with her. Okay. Chad I've left now. Yeah, probably double A. You would be Chewy. All right, guys. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the game. Or should we do Team U? Well, you like my team? Yeah, I didn't really see it. Who doesn't, Cody? Okay, so China, Melina, Alundra Blaze. I like that you're the only person that actually called her Alundra Blaze. I mean, maybe someone else did, but everybody's been calling her Medusa, and I do too. But it seems like everybody, your first that stood out to me is calling her Alundra Blaze. Where's Santina? Good question. SmackDown tonight. I said maybe. I'm supposed to do the Royal Rumble radio show later on tonight, so I don't know if I can. But maybe. But anyway, so don't hold your breath on this one. But thank you for being here today. I hope you enjoyed the $15 game. And as always,